Hi, my name is Emily Carter. I'm 37 years old, born and raised in Boise, Idaho, and today I want to share with you the story of how I turned just $200 into over $2.4 million, all through stock market investing, simply by following the timeless advice of Warren Buffett. This isn't a get-rich-quick story. It's about patience, discipline, and believing in the long game. I grew up in a modest home. My dad was a mechanic and my mom worked in the cafeteria of a local school. We weren't poor, but we definitely weren't rich either. No one ever taught me how to manage money, let alone invest. After graduating college with a degree in literature, I started working as a librarian in a public school. My income was enough to live, pay off some student loans, and that's it. Life was simple, but tight. One evening back in 2011, I watched a documentary about Warren Buffett. He said something in that video that hit me like a lightning bolt. He said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." That one line stayed with me. I had just about $200 in savings. I decided to open a brokerage account. I had no experience, but I was eager to learn. I started reading everything I could about Warren Buffett, his books, his interviews, and especially his letters to shareholders. I promised myself one thing. I would only invest in businesses I understood. Businesses with a strong edge, run by honest and capable people. No shortcuts, no hype. I wasn't here to gamble. I was here to build wealth slowly, just like Buffett. My first investment was Coca-Cola. I understood it, I believed in it, and Warren Buffett had invested in it too. That gave me confidence. I kept adding money to my investments every month. Sometimes $50, sometimes $100. It wasn't much, but I was consistent. And I didn't chase trends. I stayed focused on companies I believed in. While other people were jumping from stock to stock, chasing crypto or day trading, I kept it boring and steady. Over the years, I invested in companies like Apple because I saw how much I personally used their products and how loyal customers were. I bought Visa because I noticed how widespread their payment system had become. I invested in Costco because I loved shopping there and believed in the business model. And of course, I eventually bought shares of Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's own company. I never used options. I never shorted stocks. I never chased hot tips. I stuck to the same approach year after year. By 2017, my portfolio had grown to around $50,000. By 2020, it reached $300,000. When the market crashed during the pandemic, I stayed calm. I didn't sell. In fact, I bought more. That's when the magic of compounding really started to work in my favor. Now, in 2025, my investment portfolio is worth over $2.4 million. I don't work a 9-to-5 job anymore. I bought a home for my parents, I travel, and I've started mentoring young women in my community about personal finance and investing. It's something I care deeply about because I know what it's like to start from nothing. If there's one thing I want you to take from my story, it's this. You don't need to be rich to get started. You just need to start. It's about building small habits that grow over time. Based on Warren Buffett's teachings, I created my own 3 personal rules. First, buy what you understand. If I can't explain the business in simple words, I don't invest. Second, be greedy when others are fearful. When most people are selling in panic, that's usually the best time to buy. Third, time in the market beats timing the market. I didn't get rich overnight. I stayed invested for over a decade. That's when the magic happened. If you're someone who's thinking of starting your investing journey, don't wait. Even small amounts add up over time. This is my real story. I'm Emily Carter, and I turned $200 into over $2 million using patience, discipline, and the wisdom of Warren Buffett. If I can do it, you can too. Let's keep learning and growing together. Thank you.
This is the real-life journey of Emily Carter, a determined woman from Boise, Idaho, who transformed just $200 into more than $2.4 million, all by following one simple, powerful philosophy. Her approach was clear. Buy great companies at fair prices and hold them for the long term. If her story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our inspiration channel. And always remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Thanks for watching.